So in that first we have to study is the alkanes. Alkanes general formula is CnH2n plus 2. So in that first compound in the alkane, it is called methane. So methane formula is CH4, 1 carbon and 4 hydrogen, and it is also called marsh gas. So methane is the simplest member of the alkanes, and it is one of the most abundant organic compounds which is found on the planets, and it is a marsh gas. What is a marsh gas? It is the decomposition of from the animal and plants at low wet land or marsh land or swampy lands. From that there is a decomposition gas comes, that is called methane gas. Okay, methane is a gaseous form. It is a colorless, odorless gas, and it is slightly soluble in water and partially soluble in organic solvents. And come to this preparations, and mainly methane is found in the gobar gas and coal gas. And preparations, here I am highlighting only important preparations, and you have to refer figures, you have to refer my textbooks, and many methods are there, you have to go through my textbooks. Only I am here highlighting the important procedures, methods of preparations and chemical properties. Only important chemical properties and preparations here I am highlighting. Remaining methods you will go through the textbook. And first one is laboratory preparation. It is nowadays it is abundantly synthesized by laboratory preparations. Here the fused mixture of sodium acetate, anhydrous sodium acetate, and soda lime. Soda lime means sodium hydroxide and calcium oxide. That is called soda lime. So it means you have to take a fused mixture of anhydrous sodium acetate and soda lime in a boiling tube and heat it. So it form a sodium carbonate and evolution of evolution of methane gas. Okay, so this methane gas is collected over the inverted water jar. Okay, this is a gaseous form. This is one of the best method, taking a anhydrous sodium acetate and soda lime. So it form a methane gas. Another very important, reduction of methyl iodide. So here you have to take a methyl iodide in presence of 95% of ethanol. So this is a mixtures. This mixtures you have to add into the zinc copper couple catalyst. So this will be evolution of nascent hydrogen. Evolution of nascent hydrogen. So it form this methyl iodide is converted into a methane. Methyl iodide is converted into a methane gas. So this is reduction of methyl iodide. This is also one of the important method for the preparation of methane and lab preparations. Okay, this is come to some of the physical property. Because of it is a odorless, colorless gas, and also one of the, it is a non-poisonous gas, and it is an explosive. When you have to add a 5 to 15% of oxygen mixed with the methane, so it may form an explosive. So it is a combustible property. Okay, so then we will go for chemical properties. So in this chemical properties, first one is combustions. Already we know that it is an explosive and it is highly ignited. So here when the methane is in presence of oxygen, so it form a carbon dioxide, water and energy, means it releases the lot of heat. So it is a exothermic reactions. So that is, it is also called domestic fuel. It is used in the domestic fuel for this reactions, you have to remember. And oxidations. So in that methane is reacted with the oxygen in the ratio of 9:1. So in presence of copper tube, red hot copper tube, and at 475 Kelvin is the temperature, at pressure is 100 atmospheric pressure, and it form a methanol or methyl alcohol. Means you have to pass the mixture of methane and oxygen gas in the 9:1 ratio in a red hot copper tube at 475 Kelvin and 100 atmospheric pressure. So it form a methanol. So this is one of the very important preparation of methane, methanol from the methane. And substitution reactions, or it is called a halogenation reactions. So in this halogenation reactions means there is a removal of there is a hydrogen, one or more hydrogen from the alkane by a halogens. For example, halogens means chlorine, iodine, bromine. Okay, so removal of hydrogen from the alkane. So here you take a methane and treat with the chlorine. Methane. So here the one hydrogen will be replaced in the it form a HCl. So in presence of diffused sunlight or UV radiations. So first reaction is methane and chlorine. So it form a chloromethane. First reactions. So this type of reaction, it is called a free radical chain reaction. Free radical mechanism, it is called a free radical chain reaction. This is also very important for examination point of view. So here the methane, that is chloromethane, once again reaction with the chlorine, so it form a dichloromethane. Again dichloromethane reaction with the chlorine, so it form a chloroform. This is also one of the very important organic solvent. This chloroform, once again it is replace this hydrogen to a chlorine, so it form a carbon tetrachloride. Means all hydrogen is replaced by the halogens. So this is called a substitution reaction or halogenation reactions. So these are two very important organic solvents nowadays were used, that is a chloroform and carbon tetrachloride. Some of the few uses of the methane. So in that, domestic fuels and policies, black paint, ink, etc. Okay, and it is also used all the preparation like methanol, formaldehyde, nitromethane, and carbon tetrachlorides here. Nitromethane means it is this methane is also undergoes nitration reactions. Since methane is treated with the nitric acid, so it forms nitromethanes. All these compounds are produced from the methane. So methane is very important. You have to remember. They'll ask mass gas or their preparations or their properties. They'll ask or only the substitution reaction. They'll ask or uses of the methane. Okay.